Hey everybody. Hey everybody. Oh yeah. We gonna we gonna play. We gonna play. We gonna play Survivalist Invisible Strain. We gonna play. We gonna play. We gonna play. I'm just kidding. Sorry, I'm having a tough morning. Hey, we gonna play. We gonna play. We gonna play Survivalist Invisible Strain. We gonna play ba da da da. We gonna play ba da 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 da. We gonna play Survivalist Invisible Strain. All right, guys. Hey, let's check in with Bo. We're gonna do a quick session video, short video today. I don't think I have a whole lot of time because I did a whole lot of other things today. But I want to check it. Whoa, I forgot. I always forget something. It's hard having things wrong with your head, and I always have things wrong with my head. Yeah. There it is. There it is. Okay. Sorry. Hey, Bo. How you feeling? Feeling okay? Bo. Wait. Why are you standing like Bo? What? Hold on. Stop trying to walk away. Don't you walk away on me. What is that purple flower doing? That was cool. See that purple flower? That was a purple flower. Check it out. A purple flower. My grandma loved purple. I love my grandma. She loved purple. Look at that. The grandma purple flower. Alright. Let's see. We don't need that, but let's put something on it. It's actually kind of warm. I don't know. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm a little wet. Let's see, get water. And that was the main thing I wanted filled up. I don't know why you got to do it backwards. I feel like you're always doing that. In spite, Okay, this is going to be a short video. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a tour. This is a tour of Bo's place. Don't mind all the stars. I don't have enough yet. I need a lot more. They do not symbolize anything. This is not like I'm not trying to say anything by having a bunch of stars. Like, don't read into it. What those stars do is they are a big tall object, right? Big tall object makes people way far away see it, and it makes them jealous. See, there's some people here have jealousy issues. We call them right-wing extremists. They have jealousy issues. They're very, very greedy with everything, and they're very vicious, and they're very difficult to interact with. They'll demand money from you immediately when you see them. They'll not give safe harbor, all those things. Just terrible people. So we don't like them. Raiders will come. There's raiders too. They also don't like this stuff. They're like the Trumpists, essentially. Like, imagine a bunch of Trump people running around, Trump supporters. They're the raiders. They have guns and such. They don't like these either, and this makes bigger groups of them come to here. You might think, gee, Bo, why do you want bigger groups of those coming to here? Well, see, here's the thing. Now, Bo doesn't have guns, and he certainly doesn't have like a weapon response. But Bo has a safe place that those people can't hurt. And Bo wants those people to come here, and is going to introduce those people to the zombies that are around here, because zombies are attracted to this stuff too. Essentially, he's trying to bring all the bad people in, bring the good people in, give the good people a safe haven, and bring the bad people into an area where they can interact with one another and annihilate one another. That's what this is. That's what this little base is. A little base of operation. Now this back door here is a door that NPCs of mine won't go out. And they won't go out because the only way out, like they'll walk to here maybe, but then they won't do that. They won't try and do that. I mean, that could happen on accident, but they won't try and do that. So that door is meant for myself only. And then I can either go this way, I can dink out this way. That's white out there, so I wouldn't. But I could. When I built it, I didn't know for sure what was out there, and then it turns into blues right here. In a line sort of that way, it sort of does. They sort of blend together just a little bit right in there. But then now it's blues over here. The world difficulty level, let's go over that real quick. For this series is save tokens are required for saving. I use that function. I don't actually save. I use that function because when I quit the game and I go to the main screen rather, if I don't save, if I forget to save, it saves the progress. Now I don't want to save and then do something and then reload before and go, oh well, now I know to not do that. I don't want to do that because it's not fun for me. I've played that way before many times, and I don't want to play that way now. So I use this, but I actually don't save. The only time I do saves is for technical reasons, because there's been so many updates. This game's being created, being written as I play it, as I'm making these videos rather. So it's getting updates, and you'll see the rabbits and the deer have multiple heads now. They have ghost heads images on the left and right now. And so it's worrying me. And so I'm starting to do saves just to, maybe I can at least continue the game for a little while in that sense. I'm going to lose at some point, everything, I'm sure. But anyway, we have friendly fire is turned on. That's what this would indicate. Infected leg injuries would be at 5%. In here, we have green strain. I have at 0. I didn't want any green strain. There are we will still see green strain from time to time because they do still spawn on random groups that walk across the area, but they're not in the main map. Blue strain we have set at 100%, red at 100%, and white at 100%. This means if in the forest the zombies bump up against each other. There's really not a lot of areas in the forest that don't have zombies. In other words, it creates a very apocalyptic feeling map. So that's why I do that. Leg injuries at 5%, repopulation time at 0. Survivor camps I put down at 75%. Normal is at 100%. 75% I think makes you have about 8-ish. Looter percentage of those 75% survivor camps, of those camps, half of them are going to be looters. So half of them are good. And then most of them right now are good because one of the looter camps turned into a good camp when it got annihilated. I was able to get one annihilated from afar, mind you. But anyway, that's early in the video series. But anyway, effective packs are up at 100%. Raiders at 50. Refugees are at 50. Traders are at 25. Then I put the roads at 150 and I put the towns at 47. The reason I do this, if you put the roads, and the roads probably should be about 130, I guess. 150 is a bit high, honestly. About 120, I think, maybe. It puts long distance and long space of open road where you don't have a town. And then you do, 47 is actually high on town. I did that because I was making such a tough world. But you want towns down about 30% and then vehicles down about 25. That's a good map. It gives you a good feel for like an American feeling, what you might feel in America. Now he's going to be changing this, of course, and there's going to be other updates that other people are doing because anybody can be working on this game. Bob has it like that, which is what we're looking at here is the editor. We're in the editor right now. So it's fabulous time to get into the game if you're looking into this, such a thing. But this having it down, having the towns low and the roads high, really gives you that open road feel that you get in America, and I really like. I think it's really good. like that. It really gives you a good feel. And then, but these are high. I've got these high because, again, I've got the map turned up so high. If you've got the map down low, don't even worry about it. Keep these low, you know. But the road's high, and keep the towns and the vehicles low. You don't need a lot of loot from the towns. You just need a head start. In the loot that the towns contain, you just need a head start. Get you going. They contain enough stuff to get you going, get your society going. You don't have to solve everything with them. And if you watch this series, you'll see that be true. You'll see me discover new things too, I think. I do discover new things. I think it's evident. That's why I say it like that. Anyway, countryside props I have at 100% because I like seeing them out there. That is like the radio towers and such. So I've got the loot high at 155. The loot at 100 puts a certain application of things in everything. I like it to be 155 because when you go to town, stuff follows you. And I usually don't get to town until late game anyway. It changes the amount of times that I succeed in a game, the number of times I go into a town, or the number of the fewer times I go to town, for example, the longer I survive. Now I can live in a town and then stay put in a town, and that's just fine. If I just go to one town and stay put in that town, but if I just start visiting all the towns and then go back out into the wilderness and think that's what's going to happen and think I'm going to then build a fort, I'm usually wrong, and so I don't do that. And this fits my play style. It might fit somebody else's play style differently to not have a lot of loot in the towns, but I don't. You know, when I go to town, if I have the loot set at 100%, I likely won't visit a town. I still might, I guess, at 100%, but I definitely won't less than that. At 25%, I won't even go. It's not even worth it. There's nothing in a town to help you anyway. Why go? The stuff's going to come to you at a higher rate of speed than you would ever find in a town. There's no sense in going to a town. People will come to you and bring you stuff. In other words, these random things here. We have the raiders at 50% and the refugees at 50%. You could have that down at 25, you know, and you don't hardly ever see anybody. You could have it up here at 100, like the infected packs are, and you see things all the time. Having the infected packs at 100 doesn't mean that I'm going to see things come at me all the time. An increased number of things come at me. It just means there's an increased number of infected packs randomly walking around. So it means it's more dangerous out in the forest, and that's why I do that. I love that. Having that like that, I love it. But if you have this like this, and then you're going to all these towns because you've got your loot time turned up to 155, and you're going over there and getting wire and lumber and concrete and all the fun stuff that you got to go there 15 times for, you know, in each town, 15 times a piece, and you have the infected packs turned up here like this, you're going to get swarmed by stuff. Because you're going to get 3 or 4 things coming at you at one time. Groups of things. And you'll see the zombie groups out here. I'll show you during this video if I can. The zombie groups right now are about 10 strong because of those star signs. So it's fun. It's a tough map. Rivers I have down at 27% because I don't like I like water to be difficult to get to. I don't like it to be easy to get to. That's the only reason I do the rivers low. Rabbits I do high because I like the zombie-rabbit interaction. Zombies will chase the rabbits. Deer I did high because I thought I was going to be living off the deer. I think during this whole entire video series, I think Bo has probably not gotten more than 5 deer. This whole thing, even with them set at 150. That's not always the case. If I don't have the 100%, 100%, 100% up at the top, this 150% deer means there's deer everywhere, always. And that would be too high. But with the 100, 100, 100, this makes sense. Because when I go walk into a deer forest area or whatever, everything then comes to life. It's just something that happens. It's the way the game works, the way the AI works. Everything comes to life and then deer get eaten. I might get 1, I might get 2, but the rest of them are going to get eaten. And I mean 2 if there's 8, not 2 if there's 4. I might get 2 if there's 4. I guess that is true. I might get 2. Anyway, And with the metals, I just left them at 100. Because if you put them too high, it's too easy to get. They're already fine. I don't think they're too easy to get necessarily, but I think the balance of them is really well done. I may have to go to somebody to get the flint, for example, or I may have to go to somebody to get the lead. Like, it might only be in one place, and it might be behind a friend's wall, or it might be behind a looter wall, you know, like in a community. But it's still fun like this, and if you once you start playing with that, it becomes just too easy to get. You lose that need to have interplay, and so having it down like this, or even 75 to 100 is good. At 50%, it sometimes just becomes impossible to get, or seemingly impossible. I don't know. I don't remember what happens at 50. I remember not liking it at 50, but 75 to 100 is fine. And I just left it at 100 from then on. Once I realized that, I just stopped messing with it. Okay, so that's that. This is the character editor. I hit F8 to open this. This is why I used to give Bo his signature look. I'm going to put a radio. This is a way that you can put anything in your inventory you want. I could even put, I'll even show you, I'll put two things in my inventory, and I'll show you that the sky is a limit to how much you can put in your inventory. Okay, so I want to put this wind-up radio, okay, because I want to look around, all right, and then I want to put these stones, all right. We're going to put 999 stones in my inventory. Okay. So now I can do this to a box, or you know, like that watchtower right there. I could walk up to that watchtower, and then if I'm facing the watchtower, then everything I'm doing is, rather than going into my inventory, will then be going into that watchtower. But I could do that, and then in that watchtower, I could then have 999 stone, and now that watchtower, of course, wouldn't be encumbered. I'm encumbered. So I can't, you know, I can't hope to fight stuff like this, you know, survive like this. So I don't want to do that. I could just set it in that. Now I don't want to do that. I'm not gonna cheat, so I deleted it. That's what I did there. I just deleted it. I don't want to cheat, so I'm gonna delete that. But that's what that's something you could do. You could. In other words, you can start right now, as this game is. You could buy this game. It's real cheap, and I know I'm plugging the game, but you could buy this game real cheap, and you could add in, like you could go up on a place where you want to build a place. You could spawn in front of you by going like this and hit prop spawner, right here. You could put your community name, right? Whoops, there it was. Camp Co-op. That's my community name, right? And then I could say, hey, right in front of me, I want to go to one of these things. Now, here's a mod that I'm using, Zanesk's building mods. I could go, I want to put right here, I want to put this underground cellar right there. Boing, boom. I want to have an underground cellar right there. Okay, now you have that, and then you could go up to it like this, and you could open up your equipment spawner. And remember, you've just started the game. You've just walked out. You could even teleport yourself into the middle of the map if you want, right? Yeah, and you could go in there and you could go, I want 999 stone in there. Whoops, I wasn't close enough. I apologize. Well, I don't know why I did that. I wasn't looking at it. There we go. Equipment spawner. There we go. I want 999 stone in there. I want 999 steel, wood, and all that, right? I won't do it all, but you could say I want all of that, right? And then you could say, and I'll show you the characters. So if you go to the character editor, right, which is right here, to get to this screen, all you're doing is hitting F8, right? This is character editor. You go here. This is the teleporter. The teleporter then allows you to teleport yourself around. Right? If I'm on the map first, I can then do it even further. And what I mean by that is if I'm here, and then I go open that, and I go back to my character editor, and I go back to my. Oh wait, well, does it work here like this? No, sorry. Let me try that again. Yeah, you go to the map. But then you have to actually click in. Yeah. And if I go here and then I do the teleporter, character editor, teleporter, then I can then teleport to where I'm outside. Now, obviously, I don't want to be outside. That's a bad idea. So we're gonna go back over here where we just were. Pink. Anyway, so yeah, you can do all of that, right? So you teleport yourself right to where you want on the map, right? You put your building down, and I would put a building because you need somewhere to live, right? An outhouse or a building, something like that. But the reason I use the nests building mods is because NPCs can't destroy it. So I prefer that. Hold on a second, let me get that music stopped. We don't need that. We don't need all that. Let's see, destroy that, and destroy that. There we go. Anyway, so you can do that, right? And put your all your products that you need to start your society, and then you can even go here and go to your character spawner, and you could add characters in. You know, just PPP. If I click, I'd have then more male people. If I go here, then I'd have more. This would then be in my society, female people. This would then add green zombies. This would add red, blue, red, whites. This right here, psycho, unarmed, melee, bow, and gun. This would add people that are sort of like raiders. They would be grouped together. They would all be on the same team. All of these people would be on the same team. But these would all be against me and against anybody who is neutral. The neutral ones would be NPCs that are neutral, but they would all be out. They would then be all on the same team together. These guys would fight those guys. They would fight each other. I could also spawn rabbits. I will spawn a bunny. Why not? I could spawn deers. Why not a deer? And I could spawn chickens. There's a chicken. And so there's a lot of fun you can have, right? You could make yourself like a chicken farmer, for example. It's a playthrough that I did that I had a lot of fun with. Was I put myself on a hill and I gave myself a bunch of chickens, and I just essentially all I did was take care of the chickens, and I fought off raiders, and then I took the eggs as I spawned enough eggs, and I spawned baby chickens, and I went and sold them. You can't sell chickens, but you can sell the carcass. People will buy that. But anyway, I just did that for fun, just for fun playthrough, and it was fun, just as an idea. But anyway, some of the things, that's just a lot of the things you can do. Let's delete this because I don't want to cheat too much. I cheat a lot already. Why isn't it? Oh, there we go. To delete something, you just have to be looking at it, see how it's highlighted and outlined, and now it's not, and now it is, and now it's not, and now it is. See? We want it to be is, and then right here to say delete, but we also want right here in the prototype, we want to see it say what it is. We don't want to be standing so close to a rock or something or a person or something and accidentally delete something, the wrong something. So we want to make sure it's highlighted, make sure it says what it is, all of that, and then we can delete it. We could also, using this angle degrees thing, rotate it, change its direction. We could change its positioning. But sometimes changing its positioning makes an item not work anymore, makes it not fit into the squares. The reason for that is, the reason that may happen sometimes and may not happen others. Let's say I have a outhouse built next to this and an outhouse built next to that. The ground will be flattened because those outhouses are trying to level out the ground. This may not be. And where I move this away, this outhouse may have been built next to this. It may then flatten and line up with the other one, and then when I come back, they may not line up again. Or I may do something like that where I make it disappear. Oh, I thought it went into the mountain. There we go. I'll just make it delete. I'll just get rid of it before I screw it up. Anyway, yeah. If you do add a chicken and you want it to then be in your community, simply pick it up and put it down, and it then is in your community. You can then set its name to I'm a chicken. Blink. And then it could just be a chicken. You could feed it. All that. Your pet chicken. It just becomes your pet chicken. So try to get over. Anyway, this door over here I don't use. This is an emergency entrance, is all it is. It's not an exit. Everywhere is an exit, actually. This is, technically it is an exit, I guess. Because everywhere is an exit. Everywhere that's black is an exit. All those black areas I can slide right out. But that is a emergency entrance. NPCs won't come in, but I could if I wanted to come in that way. And then we slide over to here. We're still inside. This is an outside area, and this is what I call my backyard. I consider this my back area. This is where I get my rabbits. I haven't used it yet because I got so many in the beginning area. I haven't needed to get this going yet. I may have to move these around, but these are my rabbit traps. Basically, you put them out where you see rabbits, and then one carrot will make 3 rabbits. Using a bucket and a string, 1 carrot and a carrot will make 3 rabbits, and then you just need a carrot after that. I use this safe for the wine that I want to keep away from my people. So I'm going to put all this wine in there, and I'm going to pick that food back up that I didn't mean to put in there. I put in accidentally. It looks like wine, but it's actually food. It's a wine bottle, but it's actually got meaty soup in it. I stored my meaty soup, but I've got a shotgun out here. Some weapons I've got stored out here. Bunch of bottles I've got. I'm actually pretty good with these bottles. I'll show you. She's all upset. I thought I was gonna kill her. Let's see if I can see what damage it did. Oh, I think I didn't hit her. I think I just hit near her. Do I have another bottle? Yeah, that's empty. Yeah, see. Bottles can be a pretty good weapon. Once your strength and fitness and everything is high. Early on in the game, I'll show you my stats. Early on in the game, so I set this character as not being able to use archery ever. Not being like I can't ever shoot anybody in the feet. I can only shoot people in the feet with firearms, but he doesn't use guns. The only gun he uses is the double barrel shotgun. That's the only one he knows how to use. And he's not going to be trained on any. He's got a fear of firearms because of incidents that happened in his past. So he doesn't use them. He will use that one because he's familiar with it. But it doesn't help. That one doesn't help him get over his fear of learning the others. Anyway, he had to learn all of this from scratch. And he had to learn all of, well, let's see, what is stealth? I don't remember what I had started on stealth, but he had to learn all this from scratch. But on these, I cheated because it was so hard. Now, he got some of these on his own, but some of these I gave him. And then I gave him this fitness belt to get 2 points. I think I gave him 1 point here, and I gave him the fitness point. And then I think I gave him a hand-to-hand point. I believe is how it worked. I at one point gave him 2 and took back 1, or maybe I took back the hand-to-hand. I don't know. I don't remember for sure. I know I took back a point at one point. Anyway, that's. But it was just so hard. You need the greens to train your hand-to-hand. It's so hard to fight the blues with low hand-to-hand. They're so smart and dodgy. Anyway. I didn't mean to fall right there. This is a trap area out here. There's some wells out here. I built them hoping they would last. So far they have. They'll run to right there, yeah. And then I'll run to that trap. That's traps. The wells are there for other people. They're made to bring other people in so I can then perhaps invite people, find good people to bring into the community. If we slide out this way, that way is protected. That's a protected area. I discovered that there's a large area out there of blackness that you can't get up, and I decided it would be really easy to block off a rather large, another larger area and keep people even further away. And that's key. Keeping people further, as far away from your community as possible is key to keeping your community alive, right? So that's why that's all out there like that. This is my one watchtower that is active currently. Oh, well, there's no guard currently on it. I take it back. It's not active. But it can be. I have had somebody here on occasion. I don't know why she's not here now. I don't know what I was thinking or what I was doing. I know I had something going. Let's light a fire real quick. Sorry, it's going to be cold. I know my people are going to be upset. Over here is my garage. So now we're out in the garage. This is my Humvee. Our Humvee, I should say. Our Humvee. Anybody gets to watch this game, you're all invited to be a part of this play style. This is the garage. Out here, though, when the car's parked incorrectly like it is, out here is actually outside. I was going to put some things, safes out here, rather, iron safes, and then I was going to, put stuff out here as I came back from places. But I didn't. I decided not to. I decided my place is so big, I've got so much room, I'm just going to keep everything inside. This is just a plateau that leads out. Out here in this little rock zone right here, what I'm going to use this for is if I go to war with anybody, I'll bring them back. Well, now I can't do that now, can I? No, I can still do it. Yeah. I'll bring them back. If I go to war with somebody, I'll bring them back and I'll bring them into this area. And I'll take away all their stuff. But I'll leave them a couple things to survive with. And then I will try to make amends and keep them here until they make amends. That's the plan, anyway. Now, I think to do that, I may need to give them something to hide behind so they don't get shot by my guards. I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to get rid of that rock real quick while I was up here. I don't actually need the stone. I can make stone. So. Oh, snap. We got a pack of white strain infected approaching the base. Okay, this is perfect. We're going to see it. We're going to go see it. So here it is. I don't know what that fire thing is. What's that fire thing going to be? It's supposed to be arsonist raiders want to set the world on fire. Let's go look at both of those things. Okay, so the way we're going to look at it, though, is safely. I don't want to die showing you guys on a short video because that would be ridiculous. Oh my goodness, would that be ridiculous. This is the front. This is where the graveyard cemetery is. It's been rebuilt a couple times. It disappears for some reason over time. I don't know why that is. This is the front door. It needs some wood. That's very important. It's important to have those things filled up. Anyway, this is the front yard, front porch essentially right here. This is the Bunny Wabbit Backpacks. The Bunny Wabbit Backpacks. It's a statement in style. Fall range, now in stock. You can't see a statement in style. It's in the grass. I apologize. I apologize to the Bunny Wabbit Backpack Company. I know you guys paid a lot of money for a statement in style to be shown on your thing. Big deal. Thingamajig. No, that didn't make it go away. I'm sorry. This is how you get in. You have to slide around that wall right there. You can slide both ways, so if I wanted to actually go, to the garage, I could slide that way. be over in the garage. Okay, let's go see. Those arsonists are going to be scary. But let's go see what the world looks like. Well, let's go see. Let's finish the tour first. And then I'll do that. Anyway, going back, this is the middle. This is like the main kitchen. This is the main part of the camp. This is where the main storages are for stuff. This is where my vending machine is. I edit moded this and those drinks in here. That's why I don't have to sleep. This is my farming and seeds. This will eventually be all kitchen, and these seeds are going to be moved down to there, and then I'll have more safes, and that'll be all farming safes down there. And that'll be all food up there because I have so many people, it'll have to be all food. So that's essentially going to be the kitchen, all kitchen. Up here is going to be all living area. Thus, that's why there's all these outhouses already. I'm going to put more concrete or Zabrinsky's building mods right here. We went out here already once, but we're going to go out again. This is just a couple more buildings over here. There's just another it's just a little living area is all it is. And then that right there, that watchtower right there watches what was meant to be my front porch where I was going to live. But there's the white strains spawning so quickly like they do. They make it too dangerous for other things, and I've simply not been able to use it. But this is it. This is the area. You come over here. It's surrounded by wall a little bit. It's got some areas that people can shoot through. It's got traps here. This is all trap up here. This is trap right there. This is a fire that keeps zombies out when it's lit. If I got food on the fire, that will also keep the zombies out. That raider is now free to leave if she wants. She can walk right on out. There's no food on that fire. Which is fine. She can go. She's been trapped here long enough. That's what I use this for, is to trap a trader. And then I can trade with a trader for many, many weeks. And level them up a little bit. Get some stuff. But I don't need it. I don't need anything from traders anymore. I've got almost everything I need. I only need one more thing. There's only one thing I need, and that's a satellite radio. Okay, let's go find those white strain zombies and see what they look like. So they are right there. Let's go see how big are the zombie hordes outside of these safe walls of yours? I don't know. Let's go look. 2. You jerks! How dare you! How dare you only be 2 of you? What happened to the rest of you? Did you die in this? Did you all die in here in my trap? Okay, let's go find a real zombie horde. That was a big letdown. Here's the thing. On the lowest setting, there's 3. So on the lowest setting, there are 3. That was not an indication of how hard this world is. I don't think. I hope that wasn't. If it was, you guys should not be impressed at all. You should not in any way be impressed by such a thing as this world, if that is the world that we live in. Let's use this radio and go find something real quick. Go see what those raiders look like. I might get burned. This might suck. If we get burned, I'm sorry, Bo. I'm sorry. Oh, I already damaged it. Look at that. It's so hard to... The brakes are only backwards. And backwards is also backwards. So, the brake pedal, in other words, also makes you go in reverse, if that makes sense. You know, like imagine you have a pedal in your car that makes you only go in reverse. That is our brake pedal. Okay, where was our dudes? They were up here somewhere. But I think going this way. And probably... Probably this way. Nope. Where'd you go? Oh. Wow. They're cooking. Now watch what happens. They're moving real fast, real easily through the forest, but watch what happens when Bo gets close. Bo believes that the government put something in his head that makes this happen. See, everybody's fine. There they are. They're just walking around. Nothing going. Nothing to see here. Now they're in. And look at all those zombies. Oh, of course, I probably brought those over with the car, didn't I? Yeah. So those guys don't look too bad. There's some refugees coming, so I'm not going to stick around. I don't want to get the refugees killed. So let's go this way just a little bit and put on the brakes. I just want to go a little further, a little further, a little further. Okay. Where is... maybe I need to go to a town. Let's go to a town. I might need to drive to a town to get a good big unit to spawn, because I think all those other ones are just little. You know, they're just the normal spawn. 3 zombies per. And what we want is we want the zombies that spawn to look at me. Now these look like raiders, looters, whatever, looters rather, but they're not. They're actually the looters that originally spawned in that area died, and so those, when I went up to visit those guys, they actually didn't charge me any money at all to come say hello whatsoever. They were very cool, very chill. I was quite pleased, you know. Let's see, I don't know if this is one town and that's another. Show you how you get into it. If you use a vehicle, and I was lucky enough to find this Humvee. If you use a vehicle, the Humvee is the best, first of all. But the way to get into a building, don't park out front. Park next to it like this, and you see how it's highlighted? You want to be highlighted, but you want to be close to the window that would be the exit. For me, I think it would be these back windows, so I want to go forward just a little bit more. Okay, and then it's still highlighted. See how it's still highlighted? The trailer being white highlighted, not like the Humvee. I can just click right into it. And I just dink right in, and I can take whatever I want, leave whatever I want, and then I can just dink right back. It's pretty easy. I could do that, right? Go back to the front, duck down, and then see what's in this mailbox that I haven't scavenged yet. You know, that's a fun thing to do. Whoops. Take that, I guess. Nothing in that one. I can check out the rest of town, you know. Let this guy know where I'm at. I'm over here. Which lets everybody know where I am. But I can go back in the Humvee by going back into the house. You know, so it's kind of fun. You don't want to hit zombies with your vehicle because it damages your vehicle. Hitting anything with your vehicle damages your vehicle, but also hitting zombies. Right here in the front yard of this house, on that driveway, it dips. And I could get stuck if I drive up any direction across there. So I don't want to do that. Because if I get stuck, I'll have to get out and park my vehicle and, you know, try to move it, try to park it, try to move it. But there's zombies out there, right? So it means I'm stuck until somebody comes and moves the zombies. So we don't want that. I don't need to go there. I just want to go to another town and see if I can get another group of zombies coming too, maybe. Let's see. Where was the other town? I don't think there was another town down this road. Let's look. On the map. No. This is where I first started. That's where I first lived. Right down there. I could go down there. It's growing season. I ain't worried about fuel now. I was worried about fuel because I thought I was going to use too much trying to get stuff, but heck, I didn't use any of my first season's fuel. And I've got another season. Oops. I didn't see that till the last one. It's pretty quick with a Humvee to drive across the map because it can handle almost any terrain. It does really well. Oh. Dub, Bonnie Weber backpack, Dub, Bonnie Weber backpack. A statement in style. Fall range, now in stock. You still can't see a statement in style. You still can't see it. You can kind of see it. Kind of. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what to say. I'll talk to our graphics guys and see if they can't figure that out. It needs to have feet, is what it needs. Feet. It doesn't. It's not the graphics department. They did fine. It's whoever. We need the. It needs to have feet. That's what it is. This is. Whoa! Ah, man! I know I was gonna slide into that. This is the first town I came to. Right here. I remember. It was scary. I didn't have nothing. I had less than nothing. No weapon for a long time. I think I had a shovel at this point. Yeah. We came up here and we stayed south. We stayed real tight to the walls back this way. And found this. And snuck in here and then life was good for a while. I used to have traps around. I've since moved them. I've moved everything but that safe and my trap sign. My trap sign is still there. There's some bad guys over here. Let's see how they do. With the zombies, the blue zombies. The sound of fighting is pulling in more zombies from the surrounding area. Those zombies are coming over too. Oh, she has a buster sword. Best sword in the game, I think. Don't hit my car. Don't you hit my car. Don't you be hitting my car. Oh, he's down. One down. One down. That's how dangerous the world is, though. Even the NPCs can't take it. Yeah. Let's see, has anybody spawned yet for us? Anybody got it for us? Not yet. Okay. Let's go look at the second place. So the way I left there was I met some traders. We met some traders, and then we followed them. They brought us up to up this direction, I believe it was this direction. There should be another community, a looter community, the only looters, up this way. I better check the map. I think I'm going too far. Where am I? Oh, I'm on the wrong road. Oh, okay. Yeah, we went up this way. Yeah, I'm on the wrong road. Okay, let's go back up that way. Because I've actually not been here. my instincts to hit a zombie and my desire to not hit a rock did not transpire into me not hitting a rock. But I did miss the zombie. There's four in the random group. I do wish, if Bob is ever listening, I do wish that the random group spawn groups also got bigger as your community got bigger. You know, like the world kind of spawn, but not at the same rate. I do like I mean, I think it's great that the town rate. You'll see the town rate spawn, I hope. But I do like that the town rate spawns at the rate that it does. I do like those. I think should be about 6 right now. The way that here it is. So this is or no, this is just a random. Oh no, yeah, this isn't. This is a random spawn group. So imagine you're out there minding your own business, sneaking around, and that's out there. Look at them guys. I mean, you know. Now this is the mod that I run, the story that I run. This isn't the game. The game doesn't have this group, this style, with those items. And you wouldn't know to see it, but what we're looking at right here is we're looking at a whole bunch of zombies with really, really cool gear. One zombie has a blue shirt and red pants. Those red pants are going to be medical up pants. The blue shirt is going to be the stealth shirt. I see a lot of medical pants. I see some farming probably. Farming up. There's probably, I see a couple archery up shirts. You know, like if I plowed through this group, just kept driving through them, I'd have all kinds of that kind of. If I needed that stuff for my people, that gear, or for myself, right there would be a ton of it. If I need money, there's 16 gold. Well, I could get 8 gold per shirt easy, I would say, and 8 gold per pants, pretty easy. But yeah, that's an example. That's not a spawn group. That's actually a big group. Like we'll race away from them, leave them be. Let them live, do their own thing. And then, where was my road? My road is to the right now. Yeah, okay. So we then followed that, so that same trader group, I followed them. I didn't want to take that group up here, so let's go over here to where I followed them to. I followed them on the road, although I took a different road. I did not see that. I need a driver's view. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't be able to see over these hills, would I? Okay. So, right here. So they came here. I didn't meet these people. I don't think, because they would have just hassled me, and I had water, so I didn't need anything that they would have had to offer. If that makes sense. I didn't think that I did anyway. So I was like, I don't really care. I'm not gonna. I just want to see what this person has. It's wooden. That's wooden. Anyway, I didn't really care at the time. But I stayed in a car. I just waited, and then they really quickly left, fortunately. Now, had they not left, I would have had to try to figure out how to get somewhere. I had a lot of food, so I could have stayed a long time, but yeah. They left, and they came this way, and we just, together, there was, I think there was 3 of them, I don't remember, but it is in the early video. Like 3 or both, part 4, I don't know. But anyway, we left and we came up this way. I don't think we stayed on the road for sure, but we did go over here to this community here. is right through here. And then these guys were friendly. And so the friendly people try and leave those zombies away instead of leading them to them. So the friendly people became our home. Became like, this is where I was going to make my home. I was going to make my home on the other side. The Humvee was actually across the road and on the other side of the base. But when I came over here and saw this plane, I thought, the planes have so much storage room in them. I thought, I can't not use it. I've got to do it. I've got to use the plane. So I built traps around the plane on this end here. I was going to put them on both ends, and I was going to live solely in the plane, and I was going to build my base on the plane. All that was a thing, right? But on the map, I had this right here. I had this map piece the whole time, the entire game. And I had this staring me in the face, where I didn't know what was over here. All I knew what was over here. And this, if it made a circle, I thought would make a phenomenal base, right? And I had this that I wanted to look at too, which might make a good little base. It actually could have made potentially could have made a good base too. A good defendable position. This plane, on the other hand, not that defendable late game. Not that bad early game. Late game, not that good. So I was resigned to have a short game, essentially, thinking, well, I might make day 80. I might make a year if I'm sensible about it, but I'm not going to be able to turn the level of the game up that much here. But once we did, let's stay on the map actually for a second, because I could show it a little better. But I built these traps here. I built a trap like this as I started to build around here. I suddenly got more and more curious about this. I simply rather got more and more curious about that, and kept looking into it on the map as best I could, cheating as best as I could without removing the fog of war, essentially. And I figured out that, oh, that's bad. That's not good. She's passed out. Anyway, I figured out that that this might have an uphill edge to it, right here, and an impassable area. And so I decided I wanted to go up there, and this is all whites, so I built the traps to get me up there. It's just a road of traps. That's all it is, a road of traps. And you just run back the road as they start swarming. You just start running back the road until you get back to the safe area, and then you're in here. It doesn't help for anything but zombies. We've got to go home. We've got a problem at home. So we are going to go home and wait for the zombies to spawn, and we'll show you the zombie tour. But we'll go drive by the trap road a little bit. It's probably in terrible shape now, but if I come down here with 16 wood in my possession, or 11 or whatever I can hold, I can probably fix it. But there it is. It's now impassable for many things to go from one side of the map to the other right there because of that. Me included. I one day want to get these rocks out of here so I can drive up that way too, because I'd love to park in there as well. It would be fun. But let's go park. This is another way to get home. But it's harder. Out the right side. Let's go rescue somebody. Park. Park. Okay. Let's go rescue somebody. What's going on? What is even happening? Why is she? Where is she? What's up? Oh, she's drinking. You're a good guy, Bo. You're a good guy, Bo. You know that? Let's swap supplies. You scared me to death. Okay. Oh, let's see. There we go. Now you can't get as drunk as you think. Now you can't think as drunk as you. Does she like this? Spicy food. No. Let's get some spicy food. And I'll show you what you can do to people. That's not spicy, Bo. Oh, that's not spicy. This is brown. We don't have spicy. Take 2 rabbits and call me in the morning. 2 rabbits. Take a cabbage and 2 carrots. I think it's 1 rabbit actually, and a pepper. 1 pepper. Oh, you took 4. Oh, sorry. He's upset when he's drunk. Don't mess with him when he's drunk. He's like, let me do it. He doesn't drink. I'm kidding. He's drinking because he's doing it twice. Meaty curry. Cook meaty curry. Alright, while that's going, oh wait, that's not, I want spicy curry. Oh goodness, that's the wrong one. That's because I'm drunk. Or is it? Is that the right one? Maybe that's right. I don't know. I'll know if Bo doesn't like it. If Bo doesn't like it, then it's good. This is my manufacturing area. This is where I make my stuff. Most of the stuff that I use to build the base with. All the concrete, the steel is made here. Charcoal is made here. Charcoal is needed. What else we do? Corn cookies! Oh gosh, what do I need to make the corn cookies? Eggs. That's right. Eggs. I used to be able to make cookies, and that's because I had chickens. But I gotta get chickens. Anyway, yeah. So this is Camp Co-op as it's coming along. These tents are temporary housing. Think of it as sort of the FEMA housing. They're there temporarily. I've got to start building some more steel, some cement, and then we'll get some things going in terms of more houses, which are like this. Right now, this is the only one I've got of that, the underground cellar. All right, you. All right, you. Come with me. Come sit by the fire. Alright, that's still cooking. Put my water back up. Put my water back up that I used to cook with. Alright. What else have I not shown you? I think that's pretty much it. This is that lower area again. You can sometimes slide to here, but not that time. Somehow, when I first did it, it worked every time, and I was like, okay, that's fine. I'll use it like that. And now it's not. Now I want to change it. Because I want to be able to go in here 2 different ways, not just one. Okay, she didn't leave, so I'm going to go ahead and light the fire again and close it up. Because I don't want all these zombies breaking everything all the time. I'm going to not do that because I can't, because I don't have the wood. That's what this is for, see? You think it's set up because I want fires here, but it's not. It's set up so I can demolish it and set it up over here and use it there to reset the trap so that I can then run away from the zombie to reset the trap to light the fire. Why would you do that, zombie? Give me that. Old man zombie, old angry zombie. You got to be careful when you're lighting a fire, though. Like this, when it's a doorway, like this, because sometimes it will put you outside when it gets lit. You know, it'll be like, oh, you're here now, out here. No, go ahead and cook that rabbit. It's okay. What if I pause? Still? That's no good. That's no good. That means scary things. Scary things. I want to have a word with you. I want to have a word with you. That's right. I'm glad we had this talk. I'm glad we had this talk. Because I think I have to go out there. Okay. Nobody say anything. Don't make any loud noises. This sometimes happens where you have to do this. I don't know why, but it sometimes does. Well, if it does, it does. If it does, this is what you do, okay? If it does, that fire becomes much more important. Put out the fire. Don't let that thing cook. Don't worry about it. It's an entrance. That's not my emergency entrance. This is my emergency entrance. That's how I get in. I actually don't need that ever open unless I want my trader changed. And I currently don't need my trader changed. She didn't want to go anywhere. I gave her a long amount of time. And she's happy. She didn't really like me much, but she's happy. I got you a present. A mini suit. Okay. She didn't like me that much still. Let's trade supplies. Oh wow, look how much money she has. I could have got all that money by killing all those zombies out there. Brought all those shirts back. I would, but I just don't need it. Like, I mean, how much money do I accumulate before I think of myself as having enough money, you know? How greedy do I want to actually be? Because all I would be doing now is being greedy. I wouldn't be achieving anything extra. I don't know that I need those phone numbers that she has. I've got 3 already. 3 accumulated already. So I don't know that I need those. I only need to get a hold of FEMA once. And sometimes you get a hold of FEMA the very first try. Sometimes. Put that down. You're not supposed to have that. Let's see. Let's also put this in there. Let's put that in there. She might want that. She might want that. She might need a bandage. I'll put the farming gear down. Tracksuit top in case she wants to change clothes. I need more. I guess I need more. She did use the wood. Or did she take the wood? No, the wood's still there. Okay. Never mind. Bill. Alright. So anyway, this is where I was going to live. My plan was to have my people live in the base. Me essentially not really ever go in there for much use of anything much. They would pretty much be doing most anything in there. They wouldn't be interacting with the outside at all. I would make sure that they couldn't by keeping the outside walls fixed. And then the way I would do that was I would leave this way and I would come through here to go this way. And I was going to go up through here to go that way. And then, you know, they would not be able to go outside. And I would essentially live in this area that's the area in between the base being there, and the world being there. I would live in the in-between, and they would live in the base. And then when I brought new people in, I'd bring them in here with me. They would be in the in-between with me. Once I was sure they weren't an invisible strain, rather, they could come in with everybody else. That was the plan. So far, I've not necessarily needed to do it that way because I haven't been worried about there's so certain refugees don't seem to ever have invisible strain. And so far I've not been worried about the people that I've brought in. I've not questioned them. I've not had any questions about them. So I've just brought them and been fine. Yeah, this is good. Let's feed her. And I think she likes spicy food, so I'm going to feed her a pepper too. Chili pepper. Feed that. Pick up. Bring her over here. I don't want to get lost. She's supposed to give me the satellite phone, so that's why I'm like, hey, wait a second. You know, I need to make sure she's okay. Oh wait, don't I have? Oh, I have something that might be really. Oh, she got to pee. Don't look, guys. Don't look. Is that ready? Yeah. Pour that into where? I don't want to pour it into. There. Yeah. 2 of those will be good. Pour that into there. Yeah. What are you doing? What did you just take from her? You know there's food everywhere. Aubrey. What's up? Oh hey, it's real nice to see you. Always improves my day. Mine too. Let's hang out more. Yeah, I'd love that. Alright. That might make these two fight. That's probably a bad thing to do. But she's... Oh no, she's an alcoholic too. She's just flirty. I guess I just gotta wait till she wakes up. Give her stuff. I should have repaired that stuff before. Now I'm here thinking about it. I can make the little bottles. I can't make the bottles I need to make Molotovs. I don't know. I don't know how yet. If I can, I don't know how yet. Eat that. And drink that. How you doing on sleep? Let's go get sleep. Okay. And then, come on, wake up. Wake up. Let's see. Maybe if I carry her around with me. Let's see. So I think I've showed you. I think that's it. I think I've showed you everything. This is the farm. I guess I haven't talked about the farm though. That's the nitrary over there. Still is over here. Yeah. Yeah, I just haven't really built the living area is all it's missing. There she is. Hey, I got you a present. Check it out. Oh, wow. I didn't expect that. I got 2 of them. That's right. What's up? What's up? My blood alcohol concentration. Ha ha ha. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to get... I don't know if you can get a phone from an alcoholic. Honestly. I may not be able to get a phone from an alcoholic. Oh, that's what this is. This is another base. Oh, what's up, Bo? What's up? Layla's a good friend. We look out for each other. Aaron's our guard, I think. No, Layla's our guard. Layla's our guard. She's drunk right now. That's why we have no guard. That's right. Who is my level 5 construction? You. Can I borrow you and not have you be a farmer? Wait, do you have a hand? Okay. Do you have room? No. Really. We're going to... Not there. We're going to scavenge right here. other carrots are. Put that down, that down, that down, and that down. That down, and 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 that down. That down, and that down. These don't really matter, but, you know. Hey, why not? Okay. That way you've got enough room to do this. And do me a favor, while I'm doing this tour, could you... Really? Really? I thought I needed a hammer. I thought I needed a hammer. Oh, goodness. I'm normally smarter than that. Go get this. Whoops. Go get this from her. She's right there. She doesn't need it. She's drunk. And she's the guard. Like, she doesn't need it in many ways. Get away before she notices. God, she woke up right when we were taking it. I wasn't saying anything. Alright. So. Resume building. Alright. Alright, Bo. What were we doing? We were waiting for the spawn of this. Right there. God. Let's go see. Let's go see how crazy those look. Because that other one was too crazy. We want to see how crazy that many stars and that many... No, I did not want to back up out of there. Game, come on. This is crazy. This is crazy. I wanted to go forward. I didn't have the horsepower for it, I guess. We're going to go through here. This person here is one of the first looter civilizations, a leftover. But an invisible strain became a blue strain, and it does a weird that. Straight south. Oh wait, here's some raiders. We can see the size of the raider groups right here. So if Bo's walking around, have to, essentially run from raiders, because look at how many there are. I don't know why there has to be a refugee right next to them. Let's get out of here so we don't kill the refugee. But south of us and then to the west, we ought to, yeah, there we are. Here they are. Okay, so with that many, we've got 5 spawning. I thought it was going to be 8, but we got 5. So yeah, I need more stars. I need to put more stars up. I want it to be like 12, honestly. I want it to be a lot. I don't mind that, like that one is going to be even bigger. I don't mind that at all. That's fine. It'll show up one day. I'll have to deal with it one day. It'll be a thing. And I have an answer for it. So it'll be fine. Alright, well, now that we know, we're going to go home. See, as I leave, the zombies disappear. As the zombies disappear, the raiders are free to walk around and wander again. And if I'm here, the zombies are awake. That's why Bo thinks so. He suspects they did it to him on purpose. To cure the zombie apocalypse. That it all has that ultimate goal. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the radio right now. Alright. And then we will take, let's go back and well, whoa, 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 whoa. Actually, I want to leave that direction, so I don't want to back up that direction again. That was scary. I would rather back up this other way if that happens. So I'm going to go in. Ooh, he kicked off way. Right through here. And then up this. And up this. Come on. You can do it, Betsy. You can do it, Betsy. Stop. Forward a little. Stop. Forward a little. Stop. Oh, yeah, stop. That doesn't look good. Park. That was terrible. That was terrible. No, Betsy, no. I lost Betsy, guys. I lost Betsy to a hill on a short video. It'll happen. It'll happen. I don't know how to get into it anymore. Let's see if I can sneak back in without getting killed. It's a very dangerous world. At any time I leave with my Humvee, I risk not having a Humvee anymore. And that's what just happened right there. That's what we just saw. I left with it. When I left, I had it. When I came back and put it away and put park down, it went onto somewhere I can't get onto. You see. How did that happen? The Bunny Weber backpacks. The Bunny Weber backpacks. Oh, statement in style. All range now in stock. I always forget what it says. Alright, guys. Well, we'll have to fix that tomorrow. That's the end of the video. Quick video just to show you around a little bit. But, hey, that's the world. Sometimes you have the Humvee, sometimes you lose it on a hill. We'll fix it tomorrow. We'll figure it out. We'll fix it on the next video. Don't worry. Don't worry. We got an awesome set of tools. Alright, guys. You ready? Are you ready? This is the outro, not the intro. It's a different song. It's a completely different song. It goes way different. Ready? We got to play. Da, da, da. We got to play. We got to play. Survivalist Invisible String. We got to play. Da, 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 da. We got to play. Ba, da, 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 da. We got to play. Survivalist Invisible String. Alright, guys. Hey, thanks for watching another episode. Still nobody watches, but hey, so thank you anyway. And that was just a quick tour of Camp Co-op and the world. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. And we'll stop recording. Stop recording. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.